Always remember, your focus determines your reality. Stay close to me, and you'll be safe.
Sup? How you guys all doing today? Well, today's video I want to go into some Resistance stuff. Characters I don't like from the Resistance, why I really don't like Rey still, but also more importantly I want to hit up on the fact of the Resistance fleet and wondering why we still haven't gotten that whole complete team filled out yet. Hopefully it's going to happen soon, because on the other counterparts for the Resistance we have the First Order, and that whole First Order fleet is very, very well done and put together, and I would like to have the same thing for the Resistance. So in today's video we're going to show you some of the Resistance kind of handling some of the meta teams in the game with how they are at the moment. And just kind of go about this for this video. This is one of those videos I just didn't really have any idea for what I wanted to do, so that's what we're going to do. But actually, before we go into that, I want to show one thing that I thought was very, very funny. This is the thing I saw. It was kind of the thing that I do sometimes. I scroll through Reddit and I go on the forums and see like what's up, and this was one thing I thought was very, very hilarious. So this person, very attractive person, I don't know who that is, but that's besides the point. They say, summarize your bug. And what is a bug? What are they talking about? What is the summarization here? It says the description clearly states that Tier 3 is beatable with Zeta materials and relic tunes. Unfortunately, this is not the case for all of us. Attached, you can find my own characters that are fully maxed and cannot beat Wave 2 of it. The event itself is unbeatable. So they're mentioning the new Tier 3, because we all got a bunch of Tier 3 Assault Battle tiers. But this one in particular was the last one we just had, which was the Secrets and Shadows with the Night Sisters going up against the First Order and Sith and all that sort of stuff. And for my own take on this, just think of it this way, right? I can beat Tier 2 with what I got. I have one relic on my docket. Everybody else is Gear 12 with the Gear 11 Talia. I can beat Tier 2, however, it takes me nearly 5 hours to get the perfect RNG for that win. And if I don't get the RNG good for it, I will not win. And also, if you've seen Tier 2, the Sidious can do AoEs upwards of like 200k. And the only reason you can beat those is if you do not get crit with your critical avoidance arrow on your Daka. So that's like the huge RNG there, and hoping that all the TMs get stacked up at the right times for that Phase 4. So now, going on to Phase 3, in Tier 3 rather, this unbeatable. I don't see anybody really beating this with Night Sisters. I might see them beating this with the Phoenix at Relic 7 with all the Zetas, but I do not see a Night Sister team being able to beat some of these guys. And guess what they say in return? They say, hi, and thanks for raising this. This is what they say, by the way. This is what they say. I found this very, very funny. We know the difficulty is quite high in this event. This is intended, and Tier 3 is beatable. This could be a classic case of bad RNG. Classic case. I mean, gosh, the classic case of bad RNG. Okay, that's what they got to say in return to that. I mean, just bad RNG, man. I'm sorry your Daka got crit for 500k. Not much we can do about that. Just bad RNG, man. Maybe just hope you don't get crit next time, you know. But even if you do get crit, I've seen Dakas going down from Relic 7 with max HP if they aren't even getting crit. It's ridiculous. So this is a joke. Tier 3 in stuff for most things, I would like to be able to beat it. Like we've just got like the Bounty Hunter one we got. We got the new one with the Empire and Sith, I think, going up against the Jedi. You can beat those Tier 3. You know, you can have some of these guys relicked up and then you can beat it. But for this one, in particular with the Night Sisters, there is no chance. I have not seen anybody beat it with Night Sisters, not even with like the best RNG possible. They go in, they get crit, they get to Phase 4, and it takes them like an hour to get even to Phase 4, and they die. So that's just that. That's the part of the video I want to think that start it off with, right? Now, let's boogie. Let's go boogie here, guys. So this is the first one I want to show regarding the Resistance. This is the Resistance fleet. So what I've been doing recently is I have been using these guys to clean up teams in my GAC, or just started off with really putting a huge dent into the team. So this is from a stream not too long ago. This is probably, in my opinion, one of the better fleets to use. I wouldn't say you need bigs here, though. I would probably say Houndstooth is a lot better of a starting in the lineup, but I think I use him somewhere else, so I couldn't use him here, unfortunately. But the reason why this fleet is so good at just stripping away protection and nearly killing people, and why the Negotiators does such a good job of stopping is with the loyalty. But without loyalty, you can see right here. Boom, you see that right there? We'll slow down a little bit. But the reason why I like this fleet so much and why I think it has so much huge potential is just for the pure damage that the Raised Falcon can do on AoEs. And the thing why it's not that great is because you can, with loyalty being here in Anakin, you can't kill him, and if you don't kill him, he's, it's gonna be a lot harder for you to win. So like 100k crits on to the Y-wing there, while we still have a taunt, we got Poe, we got the Falcon still, and then they get their loyalty, right? And now it's kind of like, well, oh crap, what can we do about this now? And now I'm feeling like if we did have that really good reinforcement or whatever tank for this specific team with the resistance, this is where it would shine the most. Coming right out of the gate, doing a huge AoE with your Falcon, and nearly killing everybody, and then they have the loyalty that gets brought in from the GK. There needs to be something for this particular team that can stop that, or just make it a lot easier to get around it. Like, let's say if they do go below that little, I guess if they just get them low enough, then the other person can act upon that and use it to the best ability to kind of continue, pounding down their health and protection a little bit more so, because I think the Falcon can do crazy damage. We've seen it do crazy damage before. Keeping in mind that this is a Relic 7 Rey, and I think it's a Relic 5 OG Finn. So there's a lot of stuff here. I don't think I have any 6Es on them, but this is still pretty dang close to max potential here. And keep in mind that this is a Relic 7. What's this fleet? I forget. The Raddus. It's a Relic 7, or it's a 7-star Raddus with a Relic 5 holdo. So yeah, just what this whole fleet can potentially be doing here with an actual good 4th or a 5th, 2 or 3 more ships added in. I think this fleet is going to be stupid, just stupid OP, I feel like, because you have that huge AoE from the Falcon. You have Poe who can kind of snipe somebody if they do lower the protection pools on somebody, right? And then you have like a potential new tank that comes in the game that can taunt depending on like what happens. Maybe they have a crit thing, kind of like a GK, the character GK, that whenever somebody does get crit, he gains that taunt, right? Something to those extents I think would really, really help this whole fleet. The nice thing about this whole fleet I like the most is the capital ship, actually, because, I mean, look at that right there. You see that huge damage? Love to see it, right? But the thing I like a lot about this whole Raddus fleet is that you can cycle to your specials very quickly, it seems. You have your little cleanse at the start, you get some more TM, and then you have the other one that you can kind of cleanse as well. And then you have the huge hold a maneuver. So like right there, we lost our Falcon. But if we had like a new tank that could tank right there, we're good to go. And look, we already got our ultimate. We're going to do the little kamikaze, as I like to call it. Goodbye the GK Negotiator, and then you bring in your reinforcement and you're good to go. You're going to win this. And I just wish that this could be done without having to bring in some other guys here. I really wish that you could just do this all by they're lonesome, I guess you could say. But keeping in mind that this is also, we're fighting in this one the Negotiators that I feel like are some of the harder ones to kill in the game, with Y-wing and Anakin starting in the starting 3 rather. So this is one of them. We did win. This is a cleanup crew. It was pretty much, if you were to go back in the starting of that one, I'm pretty sure everybody was pretty much fully loaded going into that one. Okay, actually I'm going to save this one for last. We're going to go about that one in a little bit, but this is the next one to go about really quickly. So this is another one of these fleets. So this is the same exact stuff we're using. We're actually using the bigs again. This one actually is a preloaded team, so it's going to be a little bit tougher for the most part because they're already preloaded, right? But we can see here, we want to do the roll there, the little turn. You get some more buffs. Keeping in mind that with Rey's Falcon, they do a lot more damage based on the buffs that they do have. So with that, you're going to want to use that first special, give out some more TM so that you can cycle back to your big Rey's Falcon AoE as soon as possible. And then right here, they did use their unending loyalty, but now we kind of just stripped all away. They're so low. And this is like another reason why I would love to see somebody who can apply either a buff immunity or just kind of get rid of that loyalty somehow, some way. Because if you can get them that low, and your Poe, I guess, just can't snipe them away because of the loyalty, why not have somebody else who can, apply that buff immunity, which would be really, really nice, or tweak Poe's kit where even if they do have the unending loyalty, he can still snipe them regardless. We can make that so it's unavoidable and the damage will kill them regardless of what happens afterwards. Make that whole loyalty make like no sense, make it do nothing. Because I think Poe can be really good here, but to get to the point where they have no protection to guarantee the crits can be quite difficult at times. So it's kind of like one of those things. I feel like this fleet is so close to being so dang good, but there's like 1 to 2 ships away from making it that good, because there's a lot of situations where you got to have your Falcon stay alive long enough to get another potential AoE off, but sometimes you can't do that because you don't have a solid tank, right? And not everybody's wanting to use their Houndstooth in this fleet, right? So it's just like one of those things. I really do like the Falcon though because of all the evasion it can get, and it's making it really hard to kill. But right there we just lost it, right? But we should be able to kind of clean this one up a little bit right there. There goes Poe. I mean, Poe is very good. He has his little dispel, or not his dispel. He gets foresight, he gets TM, and he gets the offense up. Also, he can do that huge hit. You could probably tweak up this lineup a little bit if you wanted to. Probably use him as a reinforcement, because with the reinforcement you get a little bit more damage output with your Poe. But even then, I feel like you would rather just have him as a starting 3 instead. So this one we're going to speed up a little bit. I think this one is a little bit longer of a battle. I'm actually not too sure if we're going to win this one or not, but we'll have to see. So yeah, we killed Anakin, and you guys know how you guys know how this all is with this fleet. You kill Anakin, you have a very good chance of winning. So we use our Holdo maneuver right there, which is just the kamikaze from the movie. And with that, you can apply all these different things, which are super great to have. Love to see it. And then I think at this point, since they have no reinforcements, we should be able to pretty much. I think we do beat this, but I got to speed up a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time on this battle. Yeah, it's just kind of the Y. Yeah, the Y-wing, or the X-wing rather, kind of gets beat up on. So we didn't win, but it was pretty dang close. I just want to show with you guys in those couple ones just the potential with this whole fleet. So that's probably going to wrap it up for this fleet. And the last thing I want to go after in today's video is just Rey being Rey, and just the whole Resistance faction. So close to being so good. I feel like there's just something missing in all of it. I think in this whole Rey team, in your squad arenas, GACs and TWs, and also in the fleet aspect, it's just something missing, I think. So in this one, this was actually for my JC just today, which will actually be a day previous, but this is the one from today. I'm not even sure. I think today's the 10th. So yeah, we did use a Rey versus a Kylo. So this is an ultimate Kylo, by the way, and I'm using a Rey team. I'm not going to be using my OG or any of my really Finn or Poe from the bros. They're just not going to cut it here. You got to have some long-lasting survivability and heals, which the Watt with the Watt Tech and also Hermit Yoda can provide for you. So this one is super close here, and we'll speed up a little bit. So yeah, he does get his ultimate off, of course, right? And then we went into our ultimate as well, but we have the lowered speed, so that means that we can for sure get our ultimate off while he comes out of his ult, so we can get some nice damage output. But yeah, I just feel like, you can see in this one, it was a full First Order team. I know this is 3v3, but still, full First Order team with the Kylo, Hux, and that pre-taunt for the Stormtrooper. Why do we still not have a Resistance team that is that good? Why do we not have a tank that's so good like that? We have a lot of attackers, but those attackers can be kind of squishy, and there's no real good tank to kind of hide them behind that as a Resistance. And I don't think Holdo is going to be that great of a tank. At the moment, at least, I don't think so. So I still just feel like this whole team, this whole faction is just kind of, it's good. I think it's a good faction, but I think there's so much potential to be had here with this faction that we've still not had it yet, and it really blows my mind at times, like why it is not this good, and why it is not as good as, I guess, the First Order, because they're kind of the similar kind of timeline. We got them at the same time with both of the GLs, and I just don't know why, they're kind of different. I would say not kind of, a lot of it different. Just so close, I feel like, to being really good. So yeah, we do finish them up. And there's the ultimate. Boom, down goes Kylo. We win with 46 banners. Very close. But guys, that's going to probably do it for my video today. My thoughts on the Resistance team, the whole faction, the fleet in particular, I would say, for this video. I think this is definitely a good faction to build up in the future, but in my opinion, I do not recommend going for this whole faction ASAP. I think you would rather go for the First Order, rather. I about just said Resistance, and just other parts of the game, right? and then you can come back and revisit these guys once you do have the time and the resources available, because now we already have Gas, we have Luke, we have all these different guys that are great in the game. I would not spend your resources on getting this character and this team just built up just yet, because I feel like there's something missing with it, you know, all the way around the table, especially in fleet. So yeah, this is more of a fleet video, I guess you could say. But yeah, guys, that's my video today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, share it around, and sub to the channel if you guys are new here. If you guys have any other ideas for videos you would like me to do, just let me know down below in the comments, or join the Discord down below in the description. And as well, we have Patreon, we got channel memberships. If you guys want to help support me even further, you get some actually added bonuses with those two things. You can view the videos a little bit earlier, and you have access to my exclusive, I guess, Discord channel in my Discord server as well. So guys, thanks for watching it again, and until next time, I will see you all later. Peace out and have a good one.